Hey Virgos, it's your girl Tarot Card Bay. I'm here for your reading for this portion of July. I hope you are doing amazing. Make sure you check out the latest or the last Virgo reading from about 4 days ago. Make sure you check out Real Personal, which is a personal reading with myself and Ariel. So you can check out my reading style. I am working on opening up personal readings soon. So that is kind of a experiment, so you can kind of see what it would be like to get a reading with me, but also to show my gifts in a different way. So, but this is about you, Virgo. So let's jump in. I did have a channeled message. I don't even know if I would call it a channeled message. Just a message. So I was actually preparing to record, playing some music, Lauryn Hill album, the song I used to love him. I used to love him. And it's the part where she says, what you want might make you cry. What you need might pass you by if you just let it. And what you need, ironically, can turn into what you want to be if you just let it. And that just makes me think, Virgo, take your grubby little paws off the control. You know, like, I think sometimes you get in your own way trying to make things perfect, and not allowing your faith in the divine, God, the universe to drive you. So for instance, let's say you want a lover. So most of my readings are love because that's what people like to watch tarot for. But let's say you want a lover and you wrote down a list of what you want in a lover. You know exactly what you want for, to a T. You send this letter out to the universe, and your job is to wait and take care of yourself in the interim. And of course, make yourself available by going out in the world. But then you go out in the world a little bit too much, like you start getting on the dating apps. You start feeling like you're a player. You start having too many lovers that you know are not options that can really fulfill you long term. But because you have to have your grubby little hands in it, you kind of can mess things up sometimes. So, and I say that as a Virgo who likes to put my hands into things. We are a manifester, but sometimes we have to have faith and sit back. That's the hardest thing for us, to sit back, but the universe is telling you that it's time for you to sit back and let God, the universe, and the divine show you its wonders, show you what it's capable of bringing to you without a lot of work. You deserve love, peace, and happiness without having to break your back for it, Virgo. So chill, baby, chill, and see what the universe has in store for you. I just had your card almost wanted to pop out. Queen of Pentacles almost wanted to pop out, but something better came out, which is the Empress, Queen of all queens. That's what came out for you. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be working on. The Sun card. All cards of being self-focused, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is a time, if you are single, this is a time for you to focus on yourself. I just did Leo's reading. That's kind of similar to what I got, but this is even stronger for you because we came out we came out the gate with the Empress, the Queen of all queens. Your journeys in life is supposed to take you to the Empress, to be the Queen of all queens. This is a time where you're supposed to be happy, optimistic, with all this yellow energy on these cards. Happy, optimistic, positive, abundant, touching things, turning things into gold, building for the future, building the life that you want without the influence of a partner. That really means a lot, Virgo. I got Nine of Cups also. Nine of Cups. That's very important. Building the life you want without the influence of others is very important for you as a sign of servitude. Because once you get into a relationship, once you have children, have more children, have bonus children, everything becomes about them. And you will sacrifice yourself. You are a sign of servitude, right? So you will sacrifice yourself. That's why it's so important that now you really become the person you want to be. So then when you attach to the partner that's meant for you, you can maintain self, that you don't have to give your full self over to serve this new master, leader, head of the household. You can stay your complete self and just connect in a more healthy way. Got Queen of Pentacles did want to come out. Seven of Cups. And the Magician card. I get that there's a lot of options for you to make money and be abundant. That's what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Love is going to find you when you're at your highest level, when you're your best self. Right now, it's about self-love. It's about investing time in your beauty, investing time in your body, investing time with your health, investing time mental health, physical health, investing just investing overall in healing with the Three of Swords, healing and forgiving in the Ace of Pentacles. I got the Three of Wands. These are very similar cards to the Leo reading. Yeah, and you're supposed to, this is like just let the divine God, the universe, work for you for once. The way you've been doing it isn't working. You're supposed to be focusing on yourself, not focusing on other people. Let the divine work for you for once. And this isn't just pertaining to love. I get this could be for work for some of you too. Yeah, definitely. Work, you feel like you put in a lot of work and you don't get acknowledged in the way that you want. I feel like that's a common theme in your life. I feel like you feel like that in your love relationships. You put in work and you don't get acknowledged the way you want. You go to work, you do more than everyone else, and they don't acknowledge you in the way you want. But I feel that something's coming. A big change is coming to your life that's going to impact your work life and your love life. But it's all around the level of faith you have. You taking your hand off the wheel, but still doing the best work and being the best you to manifest what's next. What's next? Let's see. I got Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Ten of Swords. Okay. And Two of Swords. What are we making a choice towards? The Ace of Cups. I think you're still working through some feelings of being abandoned. You could also have some money issues, but I get more of feeling like left out in the cold, feeling hurt, even feeling a little bit victimized. I feel like you're coming out of that energy, and now you're in an energy of like understanding your choices better, taking more accountability for where your life is now. Again, getting out of a victim mode when it comes to work, when it comes to lovers, when it comes to friendships, really taking hold and responsibility for things being the way that they are because of your choices and learning to make better choices. Hangman. Nine of Wands. Five of Swords. I feel when it comes to love, you're kind of not focused on it, which is good, because you should be focused on yourself. But the reasons why you're not focused on it is more because of it's coming from a guarded place, not from a place of abundance. It's coming from a place of fearing people who want to play games with you, mental games, mind games with you. You're kind of just taking a step back. You're thinking more about the future, more from a practical standpoint, not necessarily trying to put your future in the hands of people you don't trust. We have the Eight of Pentacles focusing on work and the Hierophant. And then we have a King of Wands. Yeah. If you keep focusing on work, you keep focusing on yourself and bettering yourself, you're just going to naturally attract this King of Wands. You're going to naturally attract this person. You're not going to have to do too much. You probably won't even have to get on a dating app, like you could just meet this person. You're going to attract them. But you have to be strong within yourself. This is a person who will like you to be independent, like you to be strong, like you not to depend on them, but they will show up for you. They just are attracted to an independent, self-sufficient type of person. So they're going to like all those things about you, When they connect with you, they're not going to want you to give up everything you are. They want you to remain yourself, and they want to remain themselves, but they're going to want to like create a life that you can enjoy together. But again, look at that, Two of Cups. This is a person who's going to like you, being in your independent energy, showing up for yourself and not shrinking yourself. This person is going to like you being intellectual. This person will like you being beautiful. If you're a person who's loud, this person's going to like that. If you can be inappropriate and rash sometimes, they're going to like you. They're going to like you for you. And I get really heavily like, you don't have to do anything to manifest this person outside of loving on yourself right now. I got the Justice card. Virgo, I get the energy of you being in this energy. Energy of you being in the energy. The energy is you kind of being in a solo place. I feel the pain that you're experiencing is attached to the past, but I don't see a past person present. I really see that you are really releasing the past, which is very hard for you to do. It's hard for earth signs to release, but I do see that you are doing that, or, you're in the stages of healing. Yeah. I'm proud of you because I don't see past energy here. I really don't feel that you want any past people. So I'm very proud of you for that. Kudos, because it's really hard to move away from what's familiar sometimes. Yeah. I feel like this lover who's coming in is kind of like your justice, your universe, like the Justice and the King of Wands is here. And it's important, it's kind of important that it is the King of Wands, because you want somebody who's passionate. You want somebody who has an energy to them, like aura is bright. You want the person who enters the room and they kind of sparkle to you. You want someone who's going to stand out and be confident. And it's like everything this person is, they want you to be that, and vice versa. This is someone who's going to stand out. But they want to be with somebody who's also a powerhouse, not someone who's going to shrink themselves or give themselves up in the name of a relationship. All right. I'm going to let this go. This is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope you like this reading. Comment below. Talk to me very nicely. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you'll have a reading probably in the next 3 or 4 days. I'm going to try to keep doing this, keep creating content for you. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up if you would like me to continue to create content for you on this channel. Love you. See you soon. Bye.